Okay, here's the thing. With all this stuff going on with the OGL and what's going to happen with the ORC, this is a perfect opportunity for those who have been debating and sitting on the wall if they should be getting to publishing. Is it a good time? Well, let me tell you, now is a perfect time because what you can do is plan to get your first release on the market for September. Now, the first thing you're going to say, why do I have to wait till September? Because number one, you don't have anything ready. You're not even close to having anything ready. Number two, that gives you realistically 7 months, no, 8 months to really focus on your product and getting it out and making sure it's great and getting all the art you need and the writers and the editors and the so forth and so on. More importantly, you can now spend these 7, 8 months building your fan base. See, most people, they do the reverse. They release the product and then they beg people to check it out and do that kinds of stuff. If you tell people, hey, we're going to release this in September and follow us this entire time, you can build fans up over that 7 months while you're doing the work. Because people love to know the hot new thing before it's the hot new thing. And you could be the hot new thing if you focused on being the hot new thing. It's not really that complex, but it is something that you've got to focus on, you've got to get ready, and you got to prepare. And now's the perfect time to do that. While most people are just sitting around thinking about what they're going to do next and da da da, you could be spending your time getting those new people out there to check you out. Because really, all you got to do is tell people what you're planning. You know, what are you planning to do? You plan to do an adventure? You're planning to do a source book? You're planning to do something? Just tell them. Just tell them what you want to do. Pick the system you want to do it in. If you want to make it 5e, if you want to make it Pathfinder, if you want to make it something else, you just decide what you want to do. Or if you want to combine them all together, do that too. Just make a decision and move on it. Most people won't do that. Most people will spend the next 8 months doing absolutely nothing and then complaining that they never got anything done and they should have done something. This is a perfect opportunity for you to do something. Because, let me tell you, I'm doing stuff for my business that won't probably see the market till October, November at the earliest. I've got to put together realistically another 6 adventures so we can start releasing them. We've got our first 6 done. We've dropped our first 2. They're online, they're selling. The third one's going to go out in February. And at that point, boom, we better start the next 6 adventures. Because I want to have some stuff up by October to get people excited. Because we've given them 6 adventures in roughly 7, 8 months. They're going to want more stuff. So you just got to do it. You got to bite the bullet and just go ahead. These little things are things you can do right now to propel your business better in the future. And most people will not even do this little thing. And I'm telling you, if you do this, if you get yourself together, hell, if you're going to be really crazy, don't just think one product. Plan for releasing 3 products, just 3, in September. And they don't have to be big products. Don't think they have to be 300-page books. Don't be that foolish. They can be something as small as 6 to 10 pages. All you're trying to do right now is get product out, have it ready to go, and even better, building the fan base who can talk about it. Because those people who become your fans will buy from you. And the second they buy from you and they like what they buy, you're going to continue to have them and they'll continue to be with you. And they're going to continue to say, hey, do you have more stuff for us? And you know what's great? When you have money coming in, you can farm out some of that work that you thought you were going to do and you can pay artists and writers for that. And that's how you can become big and popular. That's what I would do. I'm just saying now's the time to do it. It's the beginning of the year. People are still futzing around. They're not really focused. Make your plan, execute your plan, keep it moving. That's all you got to do. Thank you so much for listening. I really appreciate it. Do us a huge favor. If you like what we talked about, click the thumbs up button below. If you didn't like what we talked about, click the thumbs down. We're good either way. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it, and I'll talk to you all later.